everybody, and welcome to Multiplex Movie Warzone. We got a play-in for you for the tournament 5-way matchup. We've got Mike Hanley going up against David Nishimoto, going up against Kelli Mehan, going up against Melissa Woody, going up against Adelaide Spence. So, without further ado, we've got Mr. Cameron Holzman on the desk, but we're just going to jump right into it. The winner of this match will get a guaranteed spot in the tournament and a win on their record. So we're just going to jump right into it. All players, you have three repeats and a challenge allotted to you throughout the entire match. Please remember to keep hands on screen at all times. So, first question is going to come in the category of a drama. How does Brooks die in the Shawshank Redemption? This is not Albert Brooks, because that man will never die.
He literally died in a movie.
Is it Mel Brooks?
5.
Is it his son Max Brooks?
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Spence.
And then he hung himself.
And Melissa.
I like this dark start. Hangs himself.
And Kelli.
Hanging.
And David.
He hangs himself. So sad.
And Mike.
He hangs himself.
All correct. We're getting to our next question. Holzman.
Yes, question number 2 comes in the category of comedies. What comedy duo made their screen debut with the 1978 film Up in Smoke?
Smoke on the water. I like that song.
Isn't that the first song that everyone who gets a guitar tries to play? Because you
correct.
think that just playing the one string is enough, but in reality you're supposed to play chords. But you just move your finger along the top string.
Hands down. Let's go to Melissa.
I didn't have anything.
And Kelli.
Cheech and Chong.
And David.
Cheech and Chong.
And Mike.
Cheech and Chong.
And Spence.
Cheech Marin and Tommy Chong.
All correct. Except for everyone but Melissa is correct. We also would have accepted Cheech Marin and Tommy Chong if you wanted to use their actual names. Your next question, category of action adventure. What action film features characters named Holly Gennaro, Harry Ellis, and Al Powell?
I will simply say that I like this movie, and we'll leave it at that.
That is fair.
So you know that it's not the classic action film Chicago. Spoiler.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Kelli.
No, I know what it is now. Pass.
David.
Die Hard.
And Mike.
Die Hard.
And Spence.
Die Hard.
And Melissa.
Yep, I was with Kelly. I was like, oh, no, I know it.
That's fair. It is 3-3 to 2-1. Is that what you have, Holzman?
That is what I have.
Okay,
As we get into question number 4 in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What 2017 sci-fi film features a government organization known as Monarch?
I misspelled organization in the document.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. I forgot the
government organization.
I typed very fast and very.
I think you just spelled it with a Texas accent. Good old organization.
Repeat.
That is Spence's first repeat. The question once again in sci-fi fantasy. What 2017 sci-fi film features a government organization known as Monarch? I see you fixed the spelling in the document, but it's too little too late, Boatman.
5, 4.
You will never be forgiven.
2, 1. Fair enough. Let's go to David.
Kong Skull Island.
And Mike.
Kong Skull Island.
And Adelaide.
Blade Runner 2049.
And Melissa.
I had no idea. Maze Runner.
And Kelli.
Ghost in the Shell.
Kong Skull Island is correct. So Mike and David getting the points there. You get into your next question. Category of directors. Who directed Milk? Hey, Holtzman. Hey, Holtzman. Stop drinking normal milk.
You don't even put in any chocolate stuff or strawberry stuff. Go to the store and buy some.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Adelaide.
Is that Oliver Stone?
And Melissa.
I didn't have anything.
And Kelly.
Sean Penn.
And David.
Gus Van Sant.
And Mike.
Buy our shit.
Gus Van Sant is correct. So 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. It's a nice little order. I like that. As we get into your next question. Oh, Holtzman.
Yeah, which comes in the category of musicals. You will find the song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in what 1953 film?
Like
Starting to write when they heard the name of the song and are racing, and I have a guess as to what movie they may have thought it could have been.
Haha.
But
it is in a different movie.
it is. It's in a few movies.
2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Mike.
Gorilla piss.
I like his name. Sounds like a
Gentlemen
cookie.
prefer blondes.
Oh, that's what I was
And Melissa.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
And Kelly.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
And David.
From Here to Eternity. I don't know.
Gentlemen prefer blondes is correct. So no perfect rounds tonight. I have 5 to 4 to 4 to 3 to 2. As we get into
Yes.
Yes. As we get into our next question, category of recent releases. A thing we're starting to have more of now, which is nice. What recent release features performances from Alison Brie, Alfred Molina, and Adam Brody? No, I do like the film Milk, but I prefer the film The Times of Harvey Milk.
Oof.
Yes, a reference to that thing that I haven't seen. Because I don't pay money for that.
3.
Weird thing to spend money on.
Repeat.
All right, David using his first repeat in the category of recent releases. What recent release features performances from Alison Brie, Alfred Molina, and Adam Brody?
I remember when I could go to a movie theater, but that was before the war.
You went like 2 months ago. So,
It's been since November. It's been
oh my God, what is time?
1,
It's been
10
5 months.
down. Let's go to Melissa
I took a guess. The rental.
and Kelly
Nah, I just put ready or not.
and David
Is it Horse Girl?
and Mike
Great fucking movies with Mike.
and Adelaide.
Promising Young Woman.
Promising Young Woman
my God.
is correct.
best movie of 2020.
Hell yeah.
Agreed.
Well, it's not Hamilton, so.
And your final question in round number 1, as there are no perfect rounds, is going to come in the category of Oscars. Phil Collins won the Oscar for what song?
Some people writing down furiously, realizing you said song, and changing it quickly.
You know, no woman can ever truly love a man who listens to Phil Collins.
3, 2, 1. That is a reference to a movie. Holtzman isn't.
Yeah, it's not just my personal opinion.
Let's go to Kelly
You'll be my heart.
and David
You'll Be in My Heart.
and Mike
Didn't have it.
and Adelaide
You'll Be in My Heart.
and Melissa.
You'll be in my heart.
That is correct, everybody, but Mike hitting it. So, coming out of round 1, I have David and Spence in the lead with 6 points. I have Kelly and Mike next with 4 points, and I have Melissa at 3 points. So, really close so far.
6 to 6 to 4 to 4 to 3. That is also what I have.
That is correct. So, now we're going to bring in the wheel. Wheel round's going to work like this. Round 2, you're going to get 10 different categories on the wheel, including spinners and opponent's choice. You're going to get So 8 categories plus spinners and opponent's choice. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever you get. You get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, or if you get it wrong, the other players will get an option to steal. Way stealing will work for this is whiteboard steals. You're going to have a little less time in terms of steals. You're only going to have 10 seconds to write down steals. Regular players will have 15 seconds, but for steals, you only have 10 seconds. So you might want to write down quickly beforehand if you know in terms of steals. And also that you'll be writing them on the whiteboard. If spinners or opponent's choice is fun, that will be decided by the other players. Holtzman, did I cover everything? There was a lot more in this match than there normally is.
I think we've got enough.
Okay, very good. So the categories on your wheel tonight are classics, Oscars, sci-fi fantasy, 80s, drama, war, actors and actresses, and mystery thriller. And of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So we will go to Spence since they are higher ranked. So Spence, would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
Okay, David, would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
And we will go to Mike because he was high ranked. Mike, would you like to spin first or defer?
Fuck it, I'll spin it. Let's go.
Okay.
Woo!
Mike, this is your spin. And it lands in the category of drama. Would you like to keep that or
Let's spin it again. Fuck it.
the Mike Hanley motto? And you land on the category of 80s.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, so Holtzman, would you like to move this question in the category of 80s?
Sure. Mike, your first question in the category of 80s movies. What profession does Danny DeVito's character have in War of the Roses?
Oh, shit. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, reporter, B, lawyer, C, chauffeur, or D, architect.
Reporter?
That is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal. Is it A, reporter, B, lawyer, C, chauffeur, or D, architect?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Adelaide.
D.
And Melissa.
Lawyer.
And Kelly.
Lawyer?
And David.
Lawyer. B.
That is correct. So everybody but Spence hitting that one on the steal.
All right, we go back to Mike for question number 2. Who directed Gandhi?
Mike, can you bring your other hand up?
Oh, yes. Richard Attenborough.
That is correct for 2 points. It's a guy who acted in Jurassic Park. I would really hope Mike knows his name. Your third question in 80s movies. What is the only Shakespearean-based film that Kenneth Branagh directed, released in the 1980s?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Richard III, B, Henry V, C, Much Ado About Nothing, or D, Othello.
B.
That is correct for 1 point.
I forgot what B was, too. Just shows the fucking ladder at that point.
You always do this.
Okay.
Number 4. How does Alex die in Fatal Attraction?
Fuck. Multiple choice.
Is it A, shot, B, drowns, C, stabbed, or D, electrocuted?
Shit. Shot.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in 80s. What 80s film features a cast that includes Jack Nicholson, Jeff Daniels, Deborah Winger, and John Lithgow?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Pritzi's Honor, B, Ironweed, C, An Officer and a Gentleman, or D, Terms of Endearment.
A.
A is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal, your options are A, Pritzi's Honor, B, Ironweed, C, An Officer and a Gentleman, or D, Terms of Endearment.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Adelaide
B.
and Kelly.
Kelly? Terms of endearment.
I skipped over Melissa. Melissa
C.
and David.
D. Terms of endearment.
Terms of endearment is correct with Kelly and David hitting that. Okay, so that does end Mike's 80s round. So we'll bring back the wheel. The scores currently, we have Mike in the lead with 8. I have David also with 8. I have Spence with 6. I have Kelly with 6. And I know with 4. Is that what you have, Cameron?
Yes.
Okay. David, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin now or defer?
I'll defer. So
Okay. Now, Spence, would you like
Defer.
Okay. Kelly.
Defer.
Okay. Melissa, this will be your spin.
Yay.
let's go.
And you land on War, narrowly missing out on opponent's choice.
Let's spin again.
Okay. This will be the category you are stuck with. Oscars.
All right.
I'll give you your questions in the category of Oscar film. Your first question in the category of Oscars. Who won the Best Actress Oscar for films released in 2013?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Jennifer Lawrence, B, Julianne Moore, C, Meryl Streep, D, Cate Blanchett.
Let's go with A.
A is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Jennifer Lawrence, B, Julianne Moore, C, Meryl Streep, D, Cate Blanchett. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
D.
and David
Cate Blanchett.
and Kelly
D. Kate Blanchett.
and Adelaide.
Cate Blanchett.
That Cate Blanchett is correct for the film Blue Jasmine. Again, your next question in Oscars, Melissa. What was the first film for which Martin Scorsese received a Best Director Oscar nomination?
It's just not my night. Okay, multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Mean Streets, B, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, C, Taxi Driver, D, Raging Bull.
I'll go with D.
D is correct for one
job.
Finally.
Got this.
Your next question in Oscars. The Oscar-winning song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head came from which 1969 film?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Midnight Cowboy, B, Easy Rider, C, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, D, True Grit.
Can I have the options again?
Yes, you can. A, Midnight Cowboy, B, Easy Rider, C, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, D, True Grit.
B.
B is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Midnight Cowboy, B, Easy Rider, C, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and D, True Grit. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. go to Kelly
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
and David
C. Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
and Mike
I had A.
and Seth.
C.
C. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was correct. So this song also does appear in Spider-Man 2.
Should
As
have
we
run
did
the
here,
options.
penultimate question. What was the first film to win Best Picture?
The jazz singer.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for the 2-point steal. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Adelaide
Wings.
and Mike
I had Casablanca.
and David
Wings.
and Kelly.
Wings.
That is correct. So
Yikes.
David, Kelly, and Adelaide getting the 2-point steal there. We get to your last question, Melissa. In Oscars, what Oscar was Splash nominated for?
Best makeup. I don't know.
That is incorrect, everyone, for the 2-point steal. You get no option. I'll spread the option.
Your options are write an answer or don't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Kelly
Best visual effects.
and David
Is it Best Actress?
and Mike
I said Best Actress.
and Adelaide.
Best visual effects.
It's actually Best Original Screenplay. Surprisingly.
Okay.
Splash, that classic movie from 1974, I think, to reference a
I think-
very
I think
specific
you're right.
thing from a different 5-person match.
Okay, so that does end Melissa's round. I have David in the lead with 12, Adelaide and Kelly at 10, Mike at 9, and Melissa at 5. Is that what you have, Holtzman?
Correct.
Okay, go back over to the wheel. Okay, David, you are still in the lead. Would you like to defer?
Yeah, I'll defer still.
Adelaide, would you like to defer?
Defer.
Okay, Kelly, this will be your turn. And you land on opponent's choice.
Classic.
So I will give everyone the options. You have classics, sci-fi, fantasy, drama, war, actors and actresses, and mystery thriller.
Classics is going to kneecap everyone. May as well get it off the board. Plus, she's probably going to be the worst out of these categories.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Yeah.
get classics
Those
out.
2 classics.
All right, we all agree?
I've already, yeah, that's fine. I've already had opponent's choice the whole time.
All right.
Fair enough. So, Kelly, you will be getting your questions in the category of classics. Holtzman, you want to take those?
Yes, I was going to ask, are you taking them or am I? Kelly, your first question in the category of classics. In Anatomy of a Murder, Lieutenant Mannion had served in what branch of the military?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Army, B, the Navy, C, the Air Force, or D, the Marines?
The Navy.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for a 1-point steal. Is it A, the Army, B, the Navy, C, the Air Force, or D, the Marines?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to David
Army?
and Mike
I had Army.
and Adelaide
I had D.
and Melissa.
Air Force.
Army is correct. So I believe Mike and David getting that.
That is correct. Your second question in the category of classics. Who plays the titular character in 1939's Ninotchka?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Katharine Hepburn, B, Norma Shearer, C. Jean Arthur, or D. Greta Garbo?
Greta Garbo.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
I also looked at that question and went, huh? Your third question in the category of classics. What sport had Brick previously played professionally in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, boxing, B, football, C, soccer, or D, baseball.
Football.
That is correct for 1 point. Your fourth question. What classic features a cast that includes Walter Matthau, Patricia Neal, and Andy Griffith?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, A Face in the Crowd, B, Avanti, C, Failsafe, or D, Hello Dolly.
A Face in the Crowd.
That is correct for 1 point.
Damn.
And your final question. Who directed You Can't Take It With You?
Frank Capra.
That is correct for 2 points.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Can we
I
not give her classics?
I have Kelly in the lead
Good job.
with 15. I have David then with 13. I have Adelaide and Mike tied at 10, and I have Melissa at 5. Is that what you have open?
That is what I have.
Okay, go back over to the wheel. David, would you like to spin or defer to Adelaide?
I'll defer.
Yeah, I thought so.
Adelaide, this is your spin.
Mike, the only person brave enough to actually spin on his turn.
The sci-fi fantasy. Let's keep that or spin again.
Can I see the other categories?
The ones left are drama, war, actors and actresses, and mystery thriller.
Sure, take it.
Okay. I'll give you your questions in sci-fi fantasy. What sci-fi film features a cast that includes Lawrence Fishburne, Chris Pratt, and Andy Garcia?
Passengers.
Correct for 2 points. Next question. In Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Paul, Charlie, and Carrie realize that the woman they are assigned to stay with is actually what?
A Nazi.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for a 2-point steal.
Oh, fuck.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're just going to leave that there.
No, it's not.
A witch?
And Kelly.
A witch.
And David.
Which?
And Mike.
A witch.
That is correct.
If y'all want to
Everyone is correct for the 2-point steal.
We're getting to your next question, Adelaide. What is Eustace's punishment for stealing treasure in the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
Oh, fuck you, Holtzman. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, he is transformed into a golden statue. B, he is stranded on an island. C, he is turned into a dragon. D, he must leave Narnia.
Can I get a full repeat with the options?
Yep, that'll cost you 1 repeat. You have 1 left. Your repeat is, what is Eustace's punishment for stealing treasure in the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader? Your options are A, he is transformed into a golden statue. B, he is stranded on an island. C, he is turned into a dragon. D, he must leave Narnia.
D.
D is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1-point steal. Your options again are A, he is transformed into a golden statue. B, he is stranded on an island. C, he is turned into a dragon. D, he must leave Narnia. Fun fact, Holtzman did not write this question.
I didn't read this. I hate this movie.
3,
It's fucking Narnia.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike.
At B.
And David.
C.
And Kelly.
A.
And Melissa.
A.
C is correct. He is turned into a dragon.
His other punishment is that he's named Eustace.
Adelaide, an ultimate question. What 2000s film features the fictional kingdom of Stormhold?
That's just fun again. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Ella Enchanted, B. Stardust, C. City of Ember, D. Howl's Moving Castle.
A.
A is incorrect. Everyone else for 1 point steal. Your multiple choice options are A. Ella Enchanted, B. Stardust, C. City of Ember, or D. Howl's Moving Castle.
That's fun again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Melissa.
B.
And Kelly.
Stardust.
And David.
B.
And Mike.
B.
Stardust is correct. Adelaide, your penultimate question.
Nope,
Who's
this is the final one.
Final question. My
That's
bad.
the question.
Who stars as Steve Andrews in 1958's The Blob?
Steve McQueen.
That is correct for 2 points.
4 points.
Okay, so going into David's spin, I have Kelly still in the lead with 18, David at 17, Mike at, Adelaide at 14, Mike at 13, and Melissa at 8. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay, David, this is your spin. You've been avoiding it this whole time, but now it's time for you to spin. And you landed on spinner's choice, so I guess there was a reason the strategy worked. Do you practice again?
Can I see the? Oh, well, I'll keep it. Can I see the categories again?
Yeah. The ones that you can still pick from are drama, war, actors and actresses, and mystery thriller.
I'll do actors and actresses.
Okay. And Holtzman, you will take care.
Absolutely. David, your first question in the category of actors and actresses. Who plays Basket Case Allison in The Breakfast Club?
Ali Sheedy.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Which actress has played the mother of characters played by Kieran Culkin, Ellen DeGeneres, and Mandy Moore?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Diane Keaton, B. Catherine O'Hara, C. Jane Fonda, or D. Mary Steenburgen.
Can you repeat the question and options one more time?
Absolutely, that will be your second repeat. You have one left. What actress has played the mother of characters played by Kieran Culkin, Ellen DeGeneres, and Mandy Moore?
And what was the choices again?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, and the multiple choice options are A. Diane Keaton, B. Catherine O'Hara, C. Jane Fonda, or D. Mary Steenburgen.
Diane Keaton.
That is correct for 1 point. The movies being Finding Dory and 2 other films.
I believe the others are Because I Said So and something else, because I can't remember who the other person. Oh, Iggy Goes Down.
Ah.
Those are great movies.
Your next question in actors and actresses. Who plays the title character in The Outlaw Josie Wales?
Clint Eastwood.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. What 1954 film stars Grace Kelly and Ray Milland?
Milan. 4.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Dial M for Murder, B, Rear Window, C, The Country Girl, or D, High Society.
Dial M for murder.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fun fact, 3 of those are 1954 Grace Kelly films.
And your final question in actors and actresses. Marissa Tomei plays the wife of Steve Carell's character in what film?
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Dan in Real Life, B, Beautiful Boy, C, Evan Almighty, or D, The Big Short.
Beautiful boy.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Dan in Real Life, B, Beautiful Boy, C, Evan Almighty, or D, The Big Short?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Mike
That's C.
and Kelly
A.
and Melissa
A.
and Adelaide.
A.
That is all incorrect. The correct answer is The Big Short. Okay,
That's the
so
last
that
question.
ends round 2. Now we're going to get into round 3. Before we do that, quick score update. Holtzman, correct me if I messed up. I have David at 23. I have Kelly at 18. I have Adelaide at 14. I have Mike at 13. I have Melissa at 8.
Sorry, did you say Kelly 18?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I heard 15, so I was just double
No,
checking.
18. Okay. So we are going to get into round 3. Round 3 works like this. All the competitors are going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. I think we are going to have to say goodbye to Melissa since she's at 8 points and David is at 23 because mathematically she cannot catch up. I think everyone else mathematically can still tie, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. So the categories our competitors will be able to choose from are classics, directors, Billy Wilder, coming of age / teen, animation, romantic comedy, drama, biopic, action adventure, and musical. Now let's pick the categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, so we are back going into round 3. Everyone has picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point questions. David has picked his 1 in animation, his 2 in rom-com, his 3 in action adventure, and his 4 in directors. Kelly has picked her 1 in romantic comedy, her 2 in classics, her 3 in musical, and her 4 in animation. Adelaide has picked their 1 in directors, their 2 in coming of age / teen, their 3 in animation, and their 4 in musicals. And Mike has picked his 1 in drama, his 2 in biopics, his 3 in coming of age, and his 4 in action adventure. Okay, we're going to start with Mike. For your 1-pointer in drama, you have to hit everything in order to tie it with David. So, Mike, your 1-pointer in drama. The Untouchables takes place in what U.S. city?
Chicago.
Correct for 1 point. Okay, you are tied up with Adelaide. So we go over to Adelaide. Adelaide, this is the only question you can miss and still stay in the game.
7.
So we'll go over to Holtzman to give you your 1-point question in directors.
Yes, your 1-point question in directors. There's a lot of questions to keep track of.
Yeah.
There it is in document. Your question, Spence. What was the final film directed by Stanley Kubrick?
Eyes Wide Shut.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, going back over to Mike for his 2-pointer in biopics. Philip Seymour Hoffman stars as what real-life person in a 2005 film directed by Bennett Miller?
Truman Capote.
Correct for 2 points.
It's not Monday yet.
So I believe we go back to Spence for their 2
Yep.
in
Coming of age slash
coming of age / teen. Your 2-point question in coming of age / teen, Spence. Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley star in what 2013 teen film?
The Spectacular Now.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. Going back over to Mike for his 3-pointer in coming of age / teen. Mike.
Boatman.
In Mean Girls, what is the punishment that Mrs. Norbury gives to Katie for the trouble she caused? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Your first repeat. In Mean Girls, what is the punishment that Mrs. Norbury gives to Katie for the trouble she caused? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. In Mean Girls, what is the punishment that Mrs. Norbury gives to Katie for the trouble she caused?
Fuck.
4, 3.
She has to go to the prom. Fuck it.
That is incorrect. So, Mike, you're unfortunately eliminated. If you want to stay on screen, that's fine. But you are eliminated. The correct answer was she has to join the math league.
Oh, yeah.
So, now we'll go over to Spence for their 3-pointer in animation.
All right, Spence, your 3-point question in animation. In what animated film will you find a creature known as the Cat Bus?
My Neighbor Totoro.
That is correct for 3 points. The Cat Bus is a better character than Totoro. He does
Trying
more.
to get murdered?
I agree with Boatman, but we're going to move on because now Kelli is behind, so we're going to start with her question. So, Kelli, your 1-pointer in romantic comedies. What actress plays Holly in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Audrey Hepburn.
That is correct for 1 point. And I said, what about? Great song. Your next question, your 2-pointer in classics, since you are still behind. This will put you above Spence again. Your 2-pointer. What type of business does His Girl Friday center around?
Like a newspaper, news reporting.
That is correct. Newspaper is correct. It is also news reporting. So people, that is correct. So back over to Adelaide.
Fuck.
Yes, for your 4-point question in musicals, you still have 1 repeat left if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Your question. What 60s musical features the songs Love Is Only Love and It Only Takes a Moment?
Shit. Fuck it. Guys and Dolls?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Hello Dolly.
Oh, all right.
Hello Dolly.
All right.
Barbara
So
Streisand.
Hello, Louie.
Spence is eliminated. So now for symmetry's sake, we will take Mike and Spence off. So now we'll go back over to Kelli for your 3-pointer in the category of musicals. And if you hit this, you force David to answer some questions. So your 3-pointer in musicals. What is the name of the police officer that the Jets sing about in West Side Story?
Officer Kripke.
That is correct for 3 points.
Good job.
You got to work for it.
Do that one.
Okay. Now we go back over to David Holzman. If you want to give David his 1 pointer in animation.
Absolutely. I was thrown off for half a second because he said David Holzman, and that is my brother's name. So, David, your 1 point question will come in the category of animation. In what animated film will you find a character named Syndrome?
The Incredibles.
That's correct for 1 point. And I believe we stick with David for his 2.
Yep, because we are tied.
Which comes in the category of romantic comedies. There's too many categories in this document. There we go. Your question. In what film does Drew Barrymore play a journalist who goes undercover at a high school?
Never Been Kissed.
That is correct for 2 points.
Right. We go over to Kelly for her 4-pointer in animation. Kelly. Name one of Cinderella's wicked stepsisters in Cinderella.
Anastasia.
That is correct. For 4 big points. The other one is Drusilla. Anastasia is the funnier one, though.
She finds love in the sequel.
Yeah, that is true.
So I believe the situation is that if David hits either his 3 or his 4, he wins. Otherwise, Kelly wins, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Your 3-point question, David, in the category of action adventure. Who stars as Paul Creasy in 1974's Death Wish?
Charles Bronson.
And your winner, moving on to the movie Warzone tournament, it is David.
It's Charles Bronson.
Unexpected victory. David Nishimoto does win. But this was a
Good
fantastic
game, Kelly.
You too, David. Well played.
We're not gonna do post-match interviews because this match is long enough. But thank you to David, thank you to Kelly, thank you to Adelaide, thank you to Mike, and thank you to Melissa. Also, thank you to Holzman for hosting. I'm Kaleb Koho. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys. Have fun storming the castle. Think of the lake? It would take a minute.